Congratulations on your purchase of a Magnum Fource. We are proud of the Magnum Fource and our more than 30 years of service to peanut farmers. The Magnum Fource 9297 is the culmination of these years of development, field work, and testing. The combination of low yearly maintenance, innovative technology, and the industry's largest working capacity make it the leader in peanut combines. Moreover, it is strictly and proudly American-made quality at its best. This video covers the field setup procedures for your tractor and the Magnum Fource 9297 Peanut Combine. On the tractor, position the 3-point hitch lower lift links in the raised position. Set the tractor drawbar in the center fixed position with the hitch point centered behind the end of the PTO shaft. 16 inches for 1 3/8 21 spline shafts and 20 inches for 1 3/4 20 spline shafts. Position the tractor so the hitch ball will slip into the tongue-mounted ball socket on the combine when lowered. Lubricate the ball socket with grease. Using the jack, slowly lower the tongue until the hitch ball snaps in place. Remove the jack and secure it on the holding pipe with the pin. Attach 4 84-inch or longer hydraulic hoses from the header lift cylinder and the bin operating cylinders to the tractor remote control valves. These can be either 3/8 inch or 1/2 inch diameter hoses. Attach the drive line to the combine and tractor PTO. It's important to locate and grease the telescoping drive line daily, as well as lubricating the CV joint twice each day with approximately 35 pumps. Be certain that the drive line length does not exceed 72 inches when fully extended. Standard on this year's 4-row combine is an 18 by 22.5 18-ply road towable tire. Tire pressure should be checked daily and adjusted if necessary to 100 psi cold inflated pressure. Lug nuts should be torqued to 400 foot-pounds. Check the decal located on the combine just above the tire for the correct pressure for the tires on your particular machine. Start the tractor engine and raise the pickup header to its highest position. Remove and store the cylinder stop, securing it with the supplied pin. Route the electrical cable from the magnetic pickup assembly to the cab of the tractor. Connect it to the digital speed indicator display box, which may then be attached to the fender of the tractor using a Velcro strip. After proper safety measures have been taken, slowly turn the tractor. Observe when the telescoping drive line is close to its closed position, or when the tractor tire is close to the combine tongue. This is the minimum turning radius in that direction. Repeat this procedure in the other direction. Open all shields and check chains and belts for proper tension. Check the bolts in the bushings on all cylinders, sprockets, and pulleys. Check set screws and jam nuts where used. Check the hydraulic oil level in tank. The level should be more than midway up the sight gauge when cold. Add SAE 10-weight hydraulic fluid if necessary. Check the oil level in the gearbox by removing the level plug in the side of the gearbox. Add high-grade SAE 90-weight non-foaming oil through the top filler hole if necessary. Place the bin lip extension in its operating position. Check for overhead clearance and raise the bin. Now lock the bin in place with the provided safety strut. Check for loose bolts or obstructions in the picking chamber. Replace the safety strut to its stored position. Carefully lower the bin and check the pneumatic conveyor air duct for proper alignment at the bottom of the bin. If alignment is necessary, using a 7/16 wrench, loosen the 4 bolts on the duct support braces and adjust as necessary. Carefully recheck alignment. Improper alignment can cause serious damage to the air duct system. The picking control board controls the time that the vines stay in the 4th picking cylinder. Engage the adjusting handle in the 1/2 position unless the vines are brittle. If the vines are brittle, move the adjustment handle toward disengaged for less aggressive action. To remove very small peanuts from bunch-type vines clustered around the taproot, or in tough conditions, move the adjustment handle toward engaged. Tighten the T-handle securely. Optimum performance is achieved when the picking control board is engaged no more than necessary to remove the peanuts from the vines. If the control board is engaged too far, shelling may occur, and the vines will tear apart excessively, overloading the disc separator. The adjustable stripper bar handle controls the degree of aggressiveness of the stripper bar springs. If the vines are green and tough, progressively engage the stripper bar to allow more thrashing of the vines. Always start with the stripper bars in the retracted or disengaged position. If you notice that an excessive number of peanuts are not being separated from the vines, or a tough wrapping condition develops, adjust the handle toward the engaged position in 1-inch increments between checks. We suggest adjusting the overhead forward stripper bar first, then adjust the overhead rear stripper bar. Tighten the T-handle securely. Optional breast spring bars may be engaged to increase aggressiveness as needed. Set the cleaning air control handle at the 3/4 open position for operation under average conditions. Tighten the T-handle securely. Opening the cleaning air control handle will remove pods containing small shriveled peanuts. Adjustment should not be made while the combine is running because it's both dangerous and difficult. Always operate with the cleaning air control set no higher than necessary to save all of the peanuts of value while still providing a clean sample. The lower slide board adjustment handle controls the flow of material from the separator cylinder section to the disc separators. Set the handle in the down or open position under normal conditions. In some conditions, the disc separator may become overloaded. To prevent overloading, place the handle in the closed position. This will slow down the material flow to the disc separators. In some conditions, material bridging may occur at the lower slide board section with the lower slide board in the closed position. This will cause the separation cylinder section to jam. Securely fasten the lower slide board adjustment with the T-handle in either the open or closed position. The pneumatic conveyor air control handle should remain in the 2/3 open position unless harvesting very light, fragile peanuts or very high-yield peanuts. Tighten the T-handle securely. Do not lower the setting unless an excessive amount of LSKs are seen in the bin. On a new machine or one that has been sitting idle, a few LSKs may be seen in the bin. Once the air ducts smooth out, the number of LSKs should decrease. Proper PTO speed is essential to efficient operation. A magnetic pickup assembly senses the combine PTO speed. This assembly mounts on the number 4 shaft of the disc separator drive of the combine and should be adjusted to have a clearance of 1/16 inch between the sprocket and the pickup. A digital speed indicator which monitors PTO speed is located in the display box, which should be mounted on the tractor in a convenient location for the operator. This indicator gives readings in percentage of design PTO speed. Under normal conditions, operate the combine at 92 to 110% of the design speed as shown on the digital speed indicator. Never exceed 110% of the design speed. Tractor PTO should operate around 68 to 81% of tractor-rated PTO speed. If required, an optional gearbox is available, which will allow for full 1,000 RPM operation. When combining very dry peanuts or when the vines are very brittle, reducing the PTO speed will normally aid in performance. Maintenance of the digital speed indicator is minimal. The only item that may need replacing is the battery. The battery is in the back of the digital speed indicator and should be replaced at the beginning of each season. The speed of the header spring fingers is infinitely adjustable within its range. To adjust the speed of the header, Turn the knob on the control valve to reach the desired speed. Turning the knob counterclockwise speeds the header up. Clockwise slows it down. When desired speed is reached, tighten the second knob to lock the valve in place. Be sure the valve is locked in place. Failure to do this may result in the header speed increasing or decreasing due to machine vibrations. Set the header speed so it picks up the windrow at the same speed the combine travels down the windrows. If the header's too slow, it'll push the vines in front of the combine before picking them up, causing peanuts to fall off the vines. If operated too fast, the vines will pull apart before entering the combine and peanut loss will occur. Dry vines require higher pickup speed than green vines. Adjustment of the header speed should be done while the machine is not picking peanuts. Never get between the tractor and the combine when the machine is running. A remote header speed control is available as an option on the 4-row Magnum Fource and is standard on the 6-row. The pickup header height is controlled with a remote hydraulic cylinder. Operate the header low enough to pick up all the vines in the windrow, but high enough to allow dirt clods, soil, and other debris to fall out. This reduces the foreign material entering the combine. To reduce excessive wear, avoid dragging the header spring fingers in the soil. In summary, before beginning operation, set the picking control board adjustment handle at the halfway position. Set the adjustable stripper bar controls and the optional breast spring bar controls, if so equipped, in the disengaged position. Set the cleaning air control handle 3/4 open. Set the pneumatic conveyor air control handle in the 2/3 open position. Make sure that the bend lip extension is in the operating position. If you need to transport the combine any distance to the field, at this time return the pickup header cylinder stop to its transport position. With these steps taken, you're ready to proceed into the windrow. Engage PTO and set the combine PTO speed at 103 to 105%. Operate the tractor at 1 to 2.5 miles per hour and travel down the windrow for 50 or 60 yards. Stop and check for proper operation. Make any adjustments which are necessary to achieve optimum performance. Safety is extremely important to AMADAS Industries. Most accidents occur due to someone's failure to follow a simple safety rule or precaution. You can reduce the risk of accidents by following the safety procedures in the operator's manual and the safety warnings on the actual machine. 3 safety symbols identify potential hazards. Caution warns of practices or procedures that can cause minor personal injury or damage to the machine. Warning alerts your attention to items or practices which could cause injury to you or others near the machine. Danger alerts your attention to practices which could lead to loss of life. Extreme care should be taken whenever you're near these areas. Safety decals are located at or as near as possible to hazardous areas, and the hazards are covered in the operator's manual. Safety is a responsibility. Safety features are incorporated into the combine and dangerous areas marked, but ultimately a careful operator is the best insurance against an accident. Please read the general safety guidelines outlined throughout the operator's manual before attempting any operation or maintenance of your Magnum Fource peanut combine. Have a safe and prosperous harvest season.